Alright, this is a quick video on a Coleman spa, or lazy spa, or salu spa, or whatever you want to call it, because they're all made by the same people. Basically, you have a E02. And if you check a couple other videos I have, where you can check the filters, you can check for stoppages, build up in the, basically, there's a sensor that detects, it's like a gate, it's a switch. But anyway, long story short, you can check all that, and if it's still not working, it means your pump is probably broken. Now, these are what your pumps look like. Very simple. It's a magnetic drive. And essentially, this pump goes right here, like so. When you open it up, it's going to look something like that. There's two screws. One here. And one here, and you have a flathead clamp right there. Remove that, take the two screws out, and this just presses in to pull it up, pull it out. Now, in the event you don't have enough cord to work with, you don't have enough slack, or you're just not comfortable with it, you want to get it out of here, take it to the store, whatever, there are three wires that you need to worry about. You know, a hot, a return, and a ground. And if you look over here, you have, this is the same exact pump, a different model. You look over here and you'll see a series. If you follow your cables up from your pump, it'll be your E and F cables, which went right here. So looking at the back of it, it's on the left hand side. Looking from the front, it would be the right. Okay, and then there, the grounding block, you can see where this wire came, because I pulled that pump off to show, you know, get some parts out of it. But anyway, what happens with these pumps is they ride on a wonderfully manufactured plastic shaft. And this plastic shaft tends to break. I don't know if it's focusing or not, but there we go. A little bit better. And this shaft breaks here at the tip. And this tip sits in the top piece of your cap here. It actually sits inside here, and the bottom sits inside there, and that magnetic impeller just rides on that shaft. Now there's 6 screws in here. They have a nut on the back that you need to kind of hold, keep from spinning. They're Phillips head, and I went ahead and took out 5 just to show you. Maybe give me just a second, I'll show you what the inside looks like. I'm going to have to set it down. Now, this pump is an older pump that was taken off a different model. But if you look in here, got the light on, you can see that the shaft is broken and it's off in there. Now, the other ones are going to be plastic, of course. I used a metal shaft on this thing as a temporary fix. I've been trying to get a piece of brass and get it to the right size, so I've just been kind of patching it up whenever it breaks until I can get around to it. But that's the old pump. Let me show you on one that's a little bit cleaner what it looks like, because that's got to be cleaned up. Bear with me, I'm working on it. Sorry about the camera being all over the place, but it is what it is. You're doing this by yourself. Okay, alright. I'm going to be looking here. It's important when you go do that repair. You see how there's a recess in the center of there. And in that recess, you have a small piece. right here. Come on, focus. There it is. Okay. Alright. Now that piece is what sits down in the bottom of this shaft here. And then your shaft itself, your drive shaft that thing rides on, the impeller, is going to slide down in the center there. The other end also has a piece similar to that. Make sure you have both of those. Make sure when you look down in there that there's nothing left from that shaft, because sometimes the tip will break off and be stuck in the bottom of the motor. Not this piece in my hand, but the motor itself. And essentially you have to get in there with a flathead screwdriver and pry it out, and then get a hold of it with needle nose pliers, or if it's, sometimes it'll just fall out. But anyway, long story short, that shaft is going to have to sit inside here and inside the base of that pump. And the shaft will just slide down the center of your impeller. Like that one that I've got that's all rusted up because I didn't. Let's see here. Okay. Give you a better view. Slides down there. And so what you're going to do basically is take you a new shaft